Welcome, everyone. One of the best ways to prepare for the IELTS speaking test is to see it in action. That's exactly what we're doing today with this complete mock test from Spinta. As you listen, think about what the candidate does well and where they could improve. Afterwards, we'll compare notes with a full performance breakdown. Let's begin. Good morning, Alex. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Good morning. My full name is Alex Brown.
And what should I call you?
You can just call me Alex.
Great. Where are you from, Alex?
I'm from London, England. It's a really vibrant city with a lot to offer, especially in terms of culture and history.
What do you like about living in London?
Well, there are many things I love about London. Firstly, the diversity is incredible. You meet people from all over the world. Secondly, I enjoy the art scene here. There are numerous galleries and theaters that showcase amazing talent.
That sounds interesting. How long have you been living there?
I've lived in London for about 10 years now. Before that, I lived in a smaller town, and moving to the city was a big change for me.
What was the biggest challenge when you moved?
I think the biggest challenge was simply adjusting to the fast-paced lifestyle. Life in the city moves quickly, and initially, I found it overwhelming. However, I soon adapted and started to enjoy the energy.
What do you usually do in your free time?
In my free time, I love to explore different neighborhoods. Each area has its unique character. I also enjoy going to the cinema and catching up with friends over a meal.
Sounds fun. Can you tell me about your work?
I work as a graphic designer. I create visual content for various platforms, and I really enjoy the creative aspect of my job. It allows me to express myself while also solving problems.
What made you choose graphic design as a career?
I've always been passionate about art and design. In school, I was often attracted to subjects like art and technology. Eventually, I realized that graphic design was a perfect combination of both, so I pursued it at university.
Do you think it's a good time to pursue a career in graphic design?
Definitely. With the rise of digital media, there are so many opportunities in this field right now. Everyone needs good design to stand out in a crowded market.
Let's move on to part 2. Here's your task card. Please take a moment to read it. Describe a book that you recently read. You should say what the book was about, why you decided to read it, what you liked or disliked about it, and explain how it affected you. Try to speak for about 2 minutes.
Okay, so I recently read The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. It's about a woman named Nora who finds herself in a library between life and death, where she can explore all the different lives she could have lived if she had made different choices. I decided to read it because I heard so many positive reviews, and the theme of regrets really resonated with me. What I liked most was how it delves into the idea of possibilities and choices we make. It made me reflect on my life decisions and appreciate what I have. On the downside, I felt some parts were a bit slow. Overall, it was quite impactful. It has really inspired me to live more intentionally.
That's an interesting perspective. Did you learn anything in particular from that book?
Absolutely. One of the main messages is that it's important to embrace our choices instead of dwelling on regrets. It taught me to value my current path and be open to new opportunities. The idea of having a second chance, even in a fictional sense, is quite powerful.
Let's talk about books in general. Do you think reading habits have changed in recent years?
Yes, I believe they have. With the rise of technology and audiobooks, many people prefer quick digital formats over traditional reading. While that could lead to less reading, I think it also makes literature more accessible.
What do you think are the advantages of reading physical books?
Physical books have that tangible feel which many readers appreciate. You can easily underline or annotate passages, and they don't cause eye strain like screens do. Plus, There's something special about having a bookshelf filled with books you love.
How about the role of schools in promoting reading?
Schools play a crucial role in fostering a love for reading. They introduce students to various genres and authors, which can spark interest. However, it's important for schools to encourage reading beyond the curriculum, too.
Have you ever participated in a book club?
Yes, I have. I joined one last year. It was wonderful discussing books with others and gaining different perspectives. We often chose a mix of fiction and nonfiction, which kept things interesting.
What genres do you prefer and why?
I tend to gravitate towards fiction, especially fantasy and contemporary novels. I enjoy the escape they provide and the complex characters. On the other hand, I also appreciate nonfiction for its informative content, particularly biographies and history.
Let's discuss the impact of technology on reading habits. Do you think it has a positive or negative influence?
It's a mixed bag. While technology offers convenience and access to countless resources, it can also lead to distractions. For instance, reading on a digital device often comes with notifications from social media, which disrupts focus. Balance is key.
Thank you, Alex. That concludes the speaking test. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you. I enjoyed it too.
The candidate demonstrated a solid level of fluency and coherence throughout the conversation, with few noticeable pauses, which is typical for a band score of 7. His ability to articulate thoughts clearly and logically contributed to an engaging exchange. When it came to vocabulary usage, Alex showed a good range, employing terms relevant to the topics discussed, although he could have used slightly more sophisticated language to push his score higher. Grammatical range and accuracy were generally strong, with few errors that did not impede communication. An area to work on would be some more complex sentence structures. Regarding pronunciation, Alex spoke clearly with natural intonation, making it easy to understand him. Overall, his performance fits well within the 6.5 to 7.0 band score range. Alex's strengths lie in his fluency and ability to elaborate on answers. However, improving vocabulary sophistication and grammatical complexity would enhance his performance further. Thank you for practicing with this IELTS speaking mock test. Visit Spinta for more comprehensive mock tests and personalized feedback to boost your IELTS score.